Good day, folks. Welcome to the MB Wildman channel. On today's video, a real quick video on a do-it-yourself project for the trap line. I'm going to show you how to make a catch and release pole on your own. You can buy these commercially and they're not, too bad. I'm going to show you one here today that works every bit as good, and total you're going to have in it about $5, so it's going to be great. You don't need a lot of materials. Everything's available at the hardware store and real easy to do. So listen, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Wildman channel, we sure would appreciate it. As always, we're looking for questions, comments, feedback, whatever you got. You can follow us on Instagram and check us out on Facebook. New email is nbwildman@gmail.com. So if you got questions or something like that and you want to send us an email, go ahead. That's awesome. I'd love to hear from you. So what you're going to need to get this started, it's real simple. You're going to need one double furrow from your snare making gear. You're going to need one single stop from your snare making gear. I spooled off about 8 feet of 7, what is this? This is 5/64 7x7 cable. Whatever you make your coyote snares with is great. Now, some people like to use the plastic, like the rubber coated cable as well. You can. It's probably a little easier on the animals, but you know what? For the real short time that you got them, on the pole, I don't think it really makes that much difference. I don't love this stuff because I find the stops a little more difficult to use. You're also going to need a drill with a bit. This is 11/64, but just any bit that's a little bit bigger than whatever you're going to use for snare wire is good enough, okay? And I start out with a 50-inch piece of 3/4 conduit. So electrical conduit. You can use 1/2 inch as well. I find 1/2 inch is a little bit more flexible than the 3/4, so I like to use 3/4 just a little bit stronger. And don't get me wrong, it will flex. If I was stronger, I could probably, bend it and show you, but I'm not that rugged, so I guess I can't. But you're gonna cut it 50 inches. And what you want to make sure you do before you get too much farther into this is make sure that you take, however you cut it, it usually leaves the edges pretty sharp, especially on the inside and outside edge. I just take a utility knife and I kind of ream out the inside just a little bit, just to make sure that it doesn't, it's not sharp on that inside edge or on the outside edge. And I do that on both ends, just to start out with. Okay, so that's it. That's all the material that you're going to need. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Where is the little handle thing that I bought? Just hold on. I might have actually, what did I do with that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, okay. So I also picked up this at the hardware store. This is a connector for a piece of some type of flex water pipe. And I'm going to use this as a handle. So it's just a hollow piece of plastic. You can use whatever you want, right? There's a couple videos on the channel where I make some game carriers and I have wooden handles for that or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just something that you can kind of get a grip on that you like, that's hollow. That's super helpful. All right. So what you want to do is measure back from the end of your 3/4 inch pipe. You want to measure back about, I'm going to say 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches, and then drill a hole, not straight through, not all the way through, just into the pipe, okay? Just like that, super easy. Piece of cake, turn, where's the hole? Right there, okay, piece of cake. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, then once you have that done, what you're going to want to do is run one end of your whatever wire you're going to use through the hole that you just drilled and out the end of the pipe. Okay? Pretty simple. All right? Now, I don't pull it all the way through. It doesn't have to. You just want to pull it out there a little bit. Once you got the end, go ahead and take one of your single stops and smash it down onto the end with a hammer, or if you're like super cool and fabulously wealthy, you might have your own swager. I do not. I have a hammer and a concrete floor, so hold tight. There, my very own swager, hammer, concrete floor. Okay, so you've got this, right? Now, you just want to pull that back through, back into the pipe, okay? So what you basically just created is you made it so that you can't get the wire. The wire's not going to come out of that pipe, right? It doesn't pull through, okay? grab the other end of your 8-foot cable, feed it down through the pipe until it comes out the other end. Just like so. Okay, piece of cake. Now, what you want to do, 8 feet, if you're going to start with 50 inches of pipe, then 8 feet of wire is almost exactly what you need, depending on how big you want your loop to go around the animal's neck, right, to try to pin this animal down. I like 8 feet. It gives me about that big, right? So bigger than a coyote snare, obviously, but not a great deal. And that leaves me about 8 inches, 6-8 inches, maybe close to 10 on the opposite end. Okay, so 8 feet is where I like to be when it comes to doing that. All right. Now, up next, I just need my little handle part. And before I put the handle on, though, I'm going to get one of my double furrows out, double stops, or whatever you guys all call them. This thing, right, with the 2 holes, right, for making snares. Got one of those. Okay. I'm going to feed it onto the wire, just like that. I'm going to put my wire through my handle, I'm going to bring it back down around, and I'm going to put it back into the double furrow, and I'm going to hammer that shut. Okay, so I got, oops, I guess I really didn't show you what I did. Okay, so back up. I got the double furrow on there, I'm going to feed the handle through, I'm going to bend the wire around, and I'm going to feed it back through the double furrow. So I'm going to end up with something that looks like this. Okay? I'm going to hammer that furrow shut. Okay? Okay. So I hammered it shut. And next, I'm just going to want to pull my handle just like that up, just up to the top of the loop. And right where, as soon as you have it centered, as such, right where it comes out, okay, I just give those a quick bend. Now you can do it with a pair of pliers, you can do it with your fingers, whatever you want to do. But what you've just done is you've made a handle that the end of it will slide in the pipe, but you can grab it and pull it, okay? Super simple, and basically you have just created your very own catch release pole, right? So you got 50 inches, it's good and strong. You've got a cable that's attached at one end, you've got the big loop at the other, and you've got the handle at this end, right? So if I can demonstrate this for you, I don't know if you can see it, probably not all at once, but so I'll back up a little bit here. You've got this, right? So you're gonna you got the handle in this hand, right? So you're gently gonna loop this over a trapped animal or a caught animal. You're gonna pull, right? You're gonna have this in your hand, bring it down, grab the handle, so you still got everything, right? So you can still do this one-handed. So you still got everything, and then you're gonna pin them down, release them, take them out of the trap, whatever you can do, okay? And then all you have to do to let them go is just holding your handle, push this back through the pipe, and you're good, and away they go, okay? Now I see some guys that'll make these, and they actually put like stops on the end with the hole that's really small, and it allows for a little less movement. I don't love that. I'll tell you why I don't love that is that as soon as you start to limit the space that your wire can go through, you end up with the ability to snag it to get caught up, it to not, you know, work as smoothly. This is really easy. I mean, this is like super simple, and it'll actually, you know, like the weight of this handle will pretty much close this baby up if you wanted it to, right? So there's going to be no obstructions, and it's going to be pretty simple. As far as storage goes, you know, you can throw this on the back of the truck. It's only 50 inches long, so a little over 4 feet, and you're good to go, right? So quick and easy catch and release pole you can make on your own. This piece of conduit was twice as long as this. It was $6. This right here is 99 cents, and then 8 feet of snare wire at however much you pay a foot for your snare wire, depending on how you buy it. So, I mean, I got $5 in this, and you know, it'll last me all season long, hopefully more than one season, right? Season after season. I don't do a whole lot of release here in New Brunswick. We don't have a lot of critters that you can get in a leg hold that you can't actually keep, but there are some stuff that we catch at a season that you do want to let go. Or you get a bobcat and you only get so many tags, right? So we have to apply for tags in New Brunswick. you may catch something and you don't have a tag for it and you got to release it or whatever. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this is something that helps you out on your line. Quick and easy, simple build. Until next time, happy hunting from the MD Wildman channel.